Give me a screen, Corey!
What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. Sorry. What's up, my gamers? I cannot forget my true and loyal gamers for watching every one of my videos and giving me 5 viewers. Now, today's point of discussion will be on not Twitch politics, but however, it would be on more YouTube-centric politics. Now, I'm not going to talk about politics specifically, but more so the cringe around it. And the cringe around it today is Steven Crowder. Now, I don't align myself with certain political values. I think they're all cringe. The middle road are cringe. The left wing is cringe. The right wing is cringe. The right wing, the conservatives are cringe. The liberals are cringe. I think they're all cringe. They're all a bunch of losers who always try to like appease these stupid rules, and I think it's super gay. Now, I think the other thing that is gay is Steven Crowder. Whoa, a joke into another joke. Steven Crowder just basically said that he's bisexual and had a bisexual phase, saying that his fears would come. He's scared that his fears would come back. He feared having children, and he blames it on his marital status, which is wild to hear, as he's basically blaming everything on his marriage. It seems like, which is kind of wild. Now, the first mistake he did here was he was vulnerable on the internet, which you should never do, and he always criticizes others for doing it, which is also ironic. But he says he's bisexual here, which I think is fucking hilarious, because he also makes fun of other people for being gay, and he slanders people for being gay even though they're not gay, which could actually ruin lives, such as Nick Fuentes and Kanye West. That's just ironic. And I saw this from Augie, who made a good point about how, like, this is the conservative face. This is the face of conservatism. This weak dude. Just like, I wouldn't have a problem if he was like a normal dude being weak. Like if he was just a normal YouTuber who like every once in a while did like, I don't know, fucking travel vlogs as his like content, or I don't know, like grooming dogs. Like I wouldn't give a shit if that was his content. The problem is he's like this hardcore conservative guy that criticizes a bunch of fliptards, and then he's just like being soft. Like it's kind of cringe in my opinion. I hate that word, but it's like very cringe. So yeah, I'll show you the video like right here. Give me like 2 seconds.
I'm afraid, frankly, that he used to have a bad temper. I'm afraid of it coming back. I'm afraid of Mr. Hyde rearing his ugly bisexual head. That was a short phase. No, I'm afraid. Afraid of getting angry. Afraid of being too emotional. Afraid of being obsessive. I'm afraid of, and this is why you might have seen that there was a pause at U of M. I'm afraid of having children. I'm really afraid of having children. I said I don't like kids. That's not true. I like kids. That's a smokescreen. I kind of don't like sticky kids. But I'm afraid of having children. I'm really afraid of having children and bringing them into that. It's always been something that bothers me. And because of that, something else, I'm afraid of the fact that my fear of having children could cause irreparable damage with a wife who I know deserves them. I'm not saying I'm never going to have kids, by the way. I'm just saying it's a fear that I struggle with. And I know a lot of people struggle with these fears. And some of these are actually things that I feel as though I should have expressed a long time ago, because I constantly encounter these at live performances where people say, you know what, I really struggle with this and you help me with it. I'm going, you know what, I should just tell people. I should just tell people that I struggle with that.
Now again, my problem isn't that he's like expressing himself or anything. It's just that he's expressing himself under this huge like conservative value-esque type shit where he's just like able to criticize others, and like it just comes off as like cringe and completely hypocritical to like most of like what he fucking does. Now this basically comes off, it's okay when I do it. That's just how I see it. Now many people probably won't see it that way, but like it's just weird to me that he like does this shit. And then the part where he's scared of having children, aren't you supposed to be like glad to have children? And then he's just like it's just awkward to kind of, it's like me, it's like when that like one funny friend is like vulnerable. It's so awkward that you don't know how to like explain it, and then you start laughing at them when they say that you're so and you start laughing at them because you think they're fucking around but they're being honest. That's how it feels like to me. That like, are you supposed to laugh, or is this him being like deeply serious. Now this isn't being serious, all right. So thanks a lot, Augie, for bringing that to my attention and making me cringe. Um, Now again, it's not him being gay or whatever. It's just him trying to kind of hide it. It's just very cringe. I've said that word so many times, or now I gotta cut it. But yeah, I think it's so awkward to like kind of see it. And I think this was made around like 2020 because apparently he does have kids now. It was made around 2020 because that Conan the Barbarian poster I see in the background. That's when I started watching him, but then I gave up after a while because I didn't give a shit about politics. I just wanted to see what he was about. That's all I really cared about when it came to him. Now, I'm not going to talk about the whole Ben Shapiro stuff because that's legality matters that I have no clue about. But from what I know, is that like Ben didn't read the papers correctly and is trying to talk about silence of the conservative media or whatever. And it's just wild to me. And that's what I just want to talk about that. So yeah, um, I'll see you in the next video. Go follow me on Twitter as Robot596. Go follow my Instagram, which I will not promote as much because it's very personal to me. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video whenever I feel like uploading. Goodbye, everybody.